I welcome Mr. Dinesh Jambe, sir, for the session on the topic called happiness engineering. I would first like to I would like to introduce him first. About Dinesh Jambe, sir, he had core training experience of 13 years till date. Then his participant coverage is about 16,000 till now. The core competencies what he is having is about training, about the assessments, uh, like leadership assessments and all. Then competency mapping, talent management, human resources. The workshop what he conducts, the signature training workshops what he is conducting are related to presentation and communication, then ownership and accountability, then interpersonal relationship, customer centricity, team building, time management, problem solving workshops, then decision making workshops, and the campus to cooperate corporate workshops. So, if you see the clientes, what he is dealing with are the Sketchers India, Elcon Group of Companies, Atlas Copco, Viteos, then Keyes International, Lupin Pharma, Adani Group, and obviously Mumbai University Engineering Colleges. So, if you see that he has conducted lot many workshops, and already I have shared his email and contact here. So we hope for the best thing out of now, and we'll start with the session. Through his academic uh, point of perspective, he has done his Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Telecommunication from Lokmanya Tilak College of Engineering, Navi Mumbai. So now I hope I'll request him to carry forward with the session. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the accepting the proposal and invitation for the program. And we are very thankful from the Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering. And I wish you happy Engineers Day as you are of a engineering background as well. So we'll now I'll tell you to take over, and please, even I invite the coordinator with you, your colleague Sonal ma'am. So thank you for the for the assisting in the session. So thank you so much. So now over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Engineers Day to all of you. It's been a
Good
pleasure
afternoon,
to
sir.
host this. Uh, yes, a quick question for audio and video check. If I get about three or four yeses, I will understand that my audio and video is clear. Can I get a few yeses?
Yes, sure.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Great. We all are
Yes, sir.
colleagues. Yeah, we all are colleagues. We all are engineers. My humble request to all of you is to please refer to me by my name, and my name is Dinesh. You can call me Dinesh.
Yes, sir. I've muted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So you can call me Dinesh. You can call me DJ. We all are colleagues, so no need of a sir. That's absolutely okay. So we are referring to this topic as happiness engineering, and we all are engineers, and we know how things work. Things that don't work, we are also very clear of the concept of how things should work rather than why it is not working, and that is why engineering is the most beautiful profession in the entire world. Thanks to engineers, we can talk today in this challenging pandemic, even online through the entire country. And this is only because we all engineers have stood to continue striving and not giving up. A wonderful applause for all of us. Uh, while we begin, I would also thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would now take the pleasure to embark on the journey of understanding what happiness is. We all have been extremely thoughtful and clear about how life is, and we all have challenges. Now, let us understand the entire concept of what happiness is. Happiness means different. It's a different index for a lot of people. It means a lot of money for everyone. It could possibly mean a lot of good health. It could mean a lot of success, a lot of fame. It keeps on changing people to people. What is more important in the happiness index is the concept of understanding what is your relationship with the happiness. And one important condition that we all forget is that index constant? Now, the beauty of this question here is I want all of you to just take a moment and keep your name with you right now. Release all your titles, release all your education qualifications, release all your success, release of who you are, release all the fame and money that you have, and just who you are, just as if you have been born today. If I ask you what is your happiness index in life, think of that one word. What does happiness mean to you? Two examples. One is health, very, very crucial right now. Second is family. What does happiness mean to you? Close your eyes. The first word that comes to your mind could be your happiness index answer. Take 2 seconds. Wonderful. I am assuming that we all have a book with us and a space to write. If you don't have, I give another 10 seconds. Please grab a book or a pen because you will have some amazing revelations today through the session, some breakthrough understandings about who you are and what you think about life. So I give you 10 seconds. If you have a book and a pen, wonderful. If you don't have, please quickly grab a book and a pen because I really expect that all of you to write a few things because this is going to change your life forever now. So 10 seconds for you to quickly grab a book and a pen. I will wait. Okay, can we start? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. I got a few yeses. Okay, now if I want to ask you happiness index, please write down the word happiness index on your book and write down those 2 or 3 words that popped up in your mind the moment you heard this word. It could be family, it could be health, it could be wealth, it could be money, it could be material positions, it could be fame, it could be anything. Quickly write down those 3 words, the top 3 words that you just heard right now from your mind, from your heart. The top 3 words. Quickly write down the top 3 words that you just heard right now. I hope we are all writing as sincere students today, and we are not just a faculty but are a student right now. So let us have our minds open to learn to this wonderful concept, to have a blissful life and a happiness life. Quickly moving to the whole concept of happiness index, and when was the last time we all have the whole concept of improving in life, we all have the whole concept of doing very well in life, but it comes with an expense, it comes with a cost, it comes with a reaction, and that reaction, that cost, that input is only if you put in some energy. Now we all have this energy of doing very well in life, we all want to do well, but automatically there are some energy elements in our life that pull us down. I hope I'm trying to hit the right chord here. There are some energy elements in our life that pull us down, which are diverting our entire focus of happiness and positive thinking and positive energy to the negative side, which we all don't want. And this is happening at a level where it's very testing. And if I want to answer this question of what are the 2 or 3 things that are bothering me in life, and do I really want to change it? See, there is life, and there is an option of changing to a better lifestyle. And this better lifestyle comes with one important question here: is do you want to change? And for change, there is one word that is associated. And because we all are engineers here, change comes with movement. Change comes with reaction. Change comes with understanding. Change comes with action. Without which without which we would always be in the former state and not change at all. And it is very important for all of us to understand right now that we don't change, we can always complain. And one of the easiest way to live life is by just complaining. Now, how many of you want to change in this entire aspect of making your life to the best version? Let me quickly give you the meaning of the best version. We all have a phone. We all have phones like the Android phones and the iOS phones. There is an update feature that comes. Absolutely right. All the applications on our phone come with an update feature. The moment we see that update feature, we quickly update our phone. Because if you don't update, we quickly grab a Wi-Fi zone and we update the feature. Because if you don't update the feature, what is going to happen is you will start feeling restless. This beautiful phone automatically will start working very slow. It's crazy and magical at times that अगर आपने ये phone update नहीं किया है, if you are not updating the phone, automatically the phone will start responding at a slower pace. The applications will not start working. Only then, the moment you update your phone and upgrade to a better device or a better Android feature, the phone starts working very well. So the update has been done, the upgrade has been done. Let me ask you, when was the last time you updated yourself? Think about this question. I hope you are listening to me. After lunch session, I hope you're not sleeping. Think about this question. Think about this question. Let this question trouble you. Because believe me, in this social media world, in this digital world, at a moment when all of us are at home right now, at a moment when the entire world is situationally working, at a moment when we have been stagnant in our work process, we have been constant in what we are doing, has there been an update and upgrade in our lifestyle so that we can become a little happier in life? Because believe me, happiness should be the end goal and not the beginning of it only. Life should start with happiness and should be the end goal always. So, important question for all of us, that have we updated our lifestyle? Have we updated our thinking? Have we updated our thought process? Have we updated our own self? Right from our heart till our mind to the entire logic that we have. And now, do we take charge and ownership of it? So for all this, we want to change, and that change starts with the step one. We all know that one is better than zero when it comes to movement. Zero is a wonderful state of living life and just thinking, मेरे life में बहुत कुछ अच्छा होगा, waiting for that lottery to click. One will happen when you buy that lottery ticket. The moment you think about that number one is when you buy that lottery ticket. And that is what life is, my friends. That the moment you think about zero, the state of zero is wonderful state. Why? Because you don't have to do anything in life. I'm sure all of you are smiling right now. We are not doing anything and we're just hoping and waiting that maybe God will answer our prayer someday. We are hoping and thinking that there will be a miracle someday. We are hoping and thinking that somebody else will do it for us and not you. And this is life, my friends. This is the moment in life where we are helping ourselves, probably on a good note or a bad note. What we have to do is really move in the right direction, even if the speed is slow. Quick action question. Okay. Quick action question for all of us is, write down 2 areas of your life that you want to improve now. I repeat, write down 2 areas of your life that you want to improve now. I give you 20 seconds to think. The moment I hear 5 yeses, I will proceed. The question is, 2 areas of your life that you want to improve now. That could be negative thinking, that could be better time management, that could be better financial management, that could be a more stress-free life. 2 areas of your life that you want to make it better. 20 seconds start now. Write down your answer.
Done, sir.
Wonderful. I need 4 more yeses.
Done, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Done.
Fantastic, fantastic. Good.
Done, sir.
Brilliant,
Done, sir.
brilliant. Great, great. If you have written those 2 areas of your life, okay, keep your pens down. If you have written those 2 areas of your life and you feel that the moment you start changing it and your life will become better, you would become a little more happier, little less stress, little less negative thinking, something better in life, give yourself a clap. Give yourself an appreciation. Give yourself a clap. Why? Is because nobody else will change your life. We have to do it. Everyone will always wonder that how you have done it is one of the best things in life. This is what we do. This is how we live. Quickly moving to the next slide. We are now moving from the happiness index concept to the entire concept of happiness pyramid. Now we all know, we have this entire pyramid of understanding of what happiness is and what we have to do in life. Uh, and one of the most important things is your need. And can anyone over here answer this question? And you can unmute yourself and give me the answer to understand the difference between a want and a need. Can anyone give me an answer quickly? The difference between a want and a need. Anyone? I'm waiting. Anyone? I'm waiting for the answer of difference between the want and a need. Anyone? Come on, quick.
Wants are basically the desires and needs are the things without which we cannot survive.
Perfect, perfect, wonderful. I like that answer. Good, thank you so much. Whenever you answer, you can end your answer with your name so that I feel more connected. Thank you. Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
Dr. Ruchi Kolia from FDDI.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Any other answer? The difference between want and need. And believe me, guys, do not go by dictionary. Go by your heart. The dictionary meaning of want, the dictionary meaning of need could be a scientific meaning. Keep that aside. आपको क्या लगता है? What you think? That is what I'm asking right now.
Sir, need which is required for our existence, and
Okay.
wants is as doctor said earlier. Also, it is our desire. Just like it is, we can say fan or AC. Fan is our
Absolutely.
need. AC is our desire. Sir,
Ma'am, do you want to add internet on that?
Yes, internet more than need nowadays.
I'm sure a lot of people got that answer. So, guys, the difference between want and need is your perspective. Let us understand this very beautifully and let us be free from these two words today. Okay, the entire world, entire life that we're living right now has been in this confusion that what do I want, what do I need? And people will always blame you for one of these things that you don't even understand the difference between your want and your need. Keep this difference aside. Keep your want aside, keep your need aside. See if that action, see if that thought, see if that want, see if that need is helping you towards your journey of life. I hope I'm very clear right now. Keep your want aside, keep your need aside, keep the difference aside. See if you can understand the entire concept of your want and need, and see if that is helping you to move an inch closer to your actual goal in life, which is happiness pyramid. We'll always have safety, security, love, belonging, self-isolation, self-actualization, self-esteem, self-index, self-image. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be the best, rank one, social media followers, a lot of fame, a lot of degree, a lot of this, a lot of that. Believe me, I will quickly give you an example. I went to the car showroom to buy a car. I bought a car worth 10 lakh rupees. I was very happy. I was the happiest person in the world. I took the delivery of my car and I was heading home. The moment I was heading home, I saw a luxury car on the signal right next to me. What happened? The entire happiness of my car buying got collapsed. Why? Because I transferred my happiness to a car which I don't even own. Does this happen with you? You buy a new phone, the next day Amazon or Flipkart will offer the same phone at another 20% discount, and the entire happiness of buying that phone is gone. Does that happen with you or not? This is
Yes,
the
sir.
whole concept of want and need, which you will probably never understand because the scientific meaning, the English meaning is very different. We all have the hierarchy, we have the Maslow's needs, we have this, we have that. The entire understanding is clear, but for someone else and not for you. Let us try to understand this, that the entire understanding of what we want and what we need is extremely clear for someone else, but not for you. Because even if I talk about this topic for another 1 hour, हमारे दिल में जो है जो चाहिए मतलब चाहिए. This is what we want. Shah Rukh Khan wants to become the richest actor in the world. Today he's second now richest in the world. He wants to become the richest irrespective of how his movies are doing. That is one direction. MS Dhoni wants to win the World Cup irrespective of who is in the team. That is one direction. How do you achieve it holds more significance versus why you achieve it. Why you achieve it holds more significance versus when you achieve it. Again, what, where, who, when, why. I repeat, what, where, who, when, why. 5W versus 1H. That's how life is. Because at the end of the day, if that how is ethical, if that how is honest, there's a lot of integrity in the how, all the W's will be taken care of. Quickly moving to the next slide and understanding happiness pyramid. If I ask you to make a pyramid for yourself, okay, and merge with the new beautiful concept, try to understand the pyramid concept over here right now. Try to understand the circle of influence concept right now. Quickly make a triangle. Everyone, quickly, please make a triangle, a blank triangle at the bottom of the triangle, as per the red color that we see right now. Write down the things which are your life's base formation: family values, thought process, my education. See if this is non-negotiable. What is non-negotiable? Family values are non-negotiable, your education is non-negotiable. There are a lot of things which are non-negotiable. Try to understand that, if that can come in the red box. You don't have to have 5 boxes or 5 mini triangles within a big triangle, but what we want to understand is the journey from the base to the top. Here you and I, my friends, all of us, think and hope that the top, the blue color, is happiness, is a stress-free life, is a life without thinking of what will happen tomorrow, is a life when we think that everything is so beautiful in today, in present. Please write down a few words in that triangle. Please write down a few words in that triangle, especially at the bottom of 8, so that the base creates your life. And as and how you grow in life, you realize that you are converging only to one point, and that is happiness. You realize that if your family values are correct, you are happy. You will realize that if your thought process is correct, you will be happy. You will realize if your positive thinking is extremely clear, you will be happy. You will realize that if you achieve all your dreams, you will be happy. Do you realize there are so many words at the bottom of it, but there's just one word at the top? The problem is we are trying to interlink it forcibly. Think about it. I'm going to go very slowly today. The problem is we are trying to interlink it very forcibly. You want to force happiness with family values. You want to force happiness with your success. You want to force happiness with your own thought process. You want to force happiness with your name and titles. Think about it. Do you agree to me? Can I see a few yeses? Think about it. Are you forcing happiness with conditions? If you're not forcing happiness with conditions, I would be very happy. I would call you as a free bird, like a peacock, like a beautiful peacock, like a beautiful dove, that you're so happy and so peaceful that you don't need this pyramid. But in that pyramid, we want a safety, we want love, we want belonging, we want self-esteem, and all these conditions are like your chemistry equations, that a little chemical combination here and there will disturb and disrupt the entire chemical combination of how you are living. Imagine life as a disturbed chemical equation versus a balanced chemical equation that is free flowing and on its own. Have you seen people in your village that are extremely happy even with basic necessities? They don't even know what internet is. Have you seen a farmer in your village who loves to see his entire farm getting green and having the best output? Have you seen that happiness? That happiness does not count money. That happiness does not count profits. That happiness will not count your matrices of how the entire last few quarters were, and probably what is GDP also. This is the detachment from the attachment to get attached to happiness. I repeat, this is the detachment from the attachment in your red and orange to the attachment of happiness in your green and blue. If you slightly agree to me, think about it and say a yes in your heart. But the very important and tough question that I'm answering right now is, from the scale of 1 to 10. Everyone start thinking very mechanically and in numbers right now. From a scale of 1 to 10, if I ask you, what is your happiness index? The first question. 5 being MS Dhoni winning World Cup for India. 8 being Sachin Tendulkar being the god of cricket. 7 being Shah Rukh Khan being the best actor in the world. What is your happiness index from 1 to 10? Take 5 seconds, shout out a number. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Shout out a number right now. What is your happiness index? Yes, answers please. Come on. Shout out a number. What is your happiness index? Is it 5? Is it 10? Or is it more than 10? Or is it just 2? Shout out your number. Your name will not be taken. Shout out a number. Come on, answers please.
Seven.
Okay, wonderful. I like the answer. 1 is a wonderful answer. Yes. I'll tell you why, sir, 1 is a good answer after 2 minutes. Come on, I need a few more answers. We have 79 people
5.
attending this session. 5 is a good number. Okay.
7.
7. क्या बात है सर. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? Okay, yes, a few more answers, please. Think what is your happiness index?
9.
Wow, wonderful, 9. Okay, I would expect 2 more answers. Come on, think.
Six.
Wonderful, great. 1 more answer, come on, 1 more answer. Think, come on, 1 more answer. Shout out your answer, please.
9.
Wonderful, great. So to my friend who just said 9, sir, may I ask you, why do you think your happiness index is at 9 and how would you explain that? Please explain this to all of us for 30 seconds, sir. Yes, sir. So you explain your answer is 9. Can I have a little understanding why it is 9?
Hello, sir. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. Why I have taken 9 is it's happiness. It depends on state of mind.
Okay.
State of mind. If you want to be happy, we will see the reason to be happy. If we are very much sad, we will search for the reason to be sad. So I will be always optimistic. I will try to be happy in all the things. So I took 9.
Sure, sir. So you could have taken 10 also. So why just 9?
See, always we can't go for 100% perfectness.
Perfect.
I
I'm
can't
so
tell
happy.
I am 100% happy. So I took 9.
So I'm very happy with your answer. Believe me, you have given us a very, very insightful comment here by saying that reaching out for 100% happiness is again forcing that thing on you. So do you agree? Reaching for 100% happiness and talking about 10% index is again reaching out to you. Somebody shouted as 5 and 6. So may I have your response? Somebody called out as 5 or 6 as your happiness index. May I get your view, please? Yes, somebody
it's
mentioned
5.
5 and 6. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's 5 because some may have happiness, some may have some tensions in our life. So I chosen 5.
Okay. Okay.
Half of
Wonderful.
the half of the life is tension, half of the life is happiness. That's why I've taken
Okay.
5 number.
So you want to understand that life could be a bundle of both,
Yes, yes,
and it is okay to accept that some days you will be happy and some days you could be
yes,
sad.
exactly.
Wonderful, wonderful. I love your answer. I'm very
Thank you.
intrigued and excited to ask. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very intrigued and excited to ask to my friend who mentioned answer as 1, because that is my answer. My friend Sir G, number 1 sir कहाँ पे है? Sir, where are you? I would love to get a response on the number 1. So you there? I think I got the answer as number 1 at the beginning. Are you there, sir? Would love to get a view from you. Okay, now let me tell you why the number 1 excited me the most is because happiness is a journey. The moment you are closer to the happiness index of the maximum is a beautiful answer when you have a point of view that I will be optimistic always. 5 is a beautiful answer when you say that I would want to balance out happiness and sadness equally. 1 is a wonderful answer, according to me also. That is my point of view, that I will start my journey of being blank. I will start my journey with being blank, because if I am introduced of the index and the journey of happiness and associate that with a number, even if I move from 1 to 2, I will always look at 10. Even if I move from 2 to 6, I will always look at 10. Do you agree? Do you agree to this?
Yes.
The moment I am at 1, I have the least pressure. It is that student in the class who is constantly at 50 and 60% because he does not have the worry to get 95%. Believe me, that guy is doing very well in career today. Do you know that? But your friends or you or me who was striving for that 95% and we were never happy even at 92% are still struggling with numbers, and we will continue to struggle if we associate happiness towards 10 and not towards 1. Let us be blank. Let us take life every day, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time, without the worry of tomorrow, without the pressure of what will happen, without the pressure of what might go wrong tomorrow and in the entire world. Do you want to become that little small child, invoke that little child inside you and tell yourself that actually life can be better if you are relaxed, if you're dissociating with, detaching yourself with all these numbers. Meditation tells us that you have to go into a state of total detachment. So the number 1 or 10 or 5 or 9, these are all mysteries, my friend. Mysteries because I bought a car of 10 lakh rupees. I was driving, I am happy. I look at another car, which is about probably 30 lakh rupees, and I feel bad. This happens when we are in a hotel and eating food. We order our favorite dish, and the table next to us also orders a wonderful dish. You forget the happiness of your food. You start looking at what they are eating. Your entire happiness is crumpled. I have a very funny example. This also happens when you get married. So life is all about being in present with what you have, cherishing with what you do, and believing in yourself that every moment is just an increase, not for the final goal, and taking that pressure with the release of pressure by saying that I know I will reach that final goal of happiness. It is very interesting that I have to talk about numbers to engineers because you can always challenge me. that how does this work? Is there a formula to this? Is there an integration formula to this? Is there derivation to this? Is there a working formula to this? Today we are talking about 3D printing and happiness. How does the chemical equation work? How does the printing work? What is the heat moment of this? Nothing of this, and just you. Let us forget engineering for a while. Let us forget our degrees, and totally we realize that this is the beauty of life. Quickly moving to the next point, and one of the most important points in the discussion today. Quickly moving to the next slide, Sonal. If till now it's 2:46, for the last 40 minutes I've been talking about happiness. If till now, if up till now you were not focusing and you were probably wondering what this session is, this session is about this slide. The session is about the entire concept of circle of influence. Can anyone tell me what does this slide mean? What does circle mean? What does influence mean? Can anyone give me an answer? I would love to have people talking. Otherwise, I feel that you've had a good lunch and you all are sleeping. For me to get more high on energy and talk, I would need to get some responses. Please. I would love to see somebody explain anything that you see on the slide right now.
So my perspective on this particular picture is that if you have the positive aura and if you are happy in your life, then everybody will get influence from you, or they'll take you as their role model, or they'll try to uh, imbibe the same positivity in their life.
Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful point. Wonderful point. Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, sir.
Yes. Any other responses? Influence, positivity, people around you. I think it's all about that. What's happening here? The red boat here, the red aeroplane here is you, and all the white airplanes are people around you, are the situations around you. What do you see and what do you learn from this image? Please tell me. I would need some responses. This is definitely not a technical session. So yes, we all are going to talk. Responses, please. Come on. Come on, one more response. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. One more response about what do you see and understand about the word influence. Come on, one response. I would be very, very happy. Come on.
Sir, I'm Miss Surinder Korbadi.
Yes.
It gives you an idea that how much you can influence the people around you. That's what my perception is about this slide.
Absolutely. And what the influence, how do you feel the influence should be right now? What do you feel?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So we all have a vision that the influence should be strong. We all have a vision that the influence could be beneficial to all the people around us. It could also mean that the influence in the circle of influence that we're talking could have an impact on people. Now, the whole journey of life is, what is that impact, good or bad? Think about it. Also, another perspective to the entire concept of circle of influence is, try to understand this thing now very deeply. The circle of influence as a concept will ask you prominently to think about a few factors. I request all of you to make the slide as it is. You do not need to make an airplane, but you can use boxes. Have the red box just like who you are right now. Inside that red box, write down your initials. I would write D and J. Make 8, 6 or 7 boxes around you and write down each word that matters to you and is a part of your circle of influence. This is your life. Your circle of influence could be your family. You can write down their names. Your circle of influence could be your college. Your circle of influence could be your students. Money, a house, a car, dreams, You want to become an author. You want to become a doctor. Your circle of influence is related to this. This is your life. Write down a few answers. And if possible, you can switch on your audio and video both. You can show the book to us, which would be amazing also. I'm giving you all 30 seconds to do this. I'll have my water break. So 30 seconds for this. I hope the task is very clear. We are talking about your circle of influence, where red is you. It can be in a box, and you write down minimum 5 elements, 5 areas of your life which matter to you, which create your life, which create a definition of your life, of who you are. Wonderful. Let's move quickly to the next concept, and it's pretty interesting that our reactions, our thought process, how does it impact people around you, thought process around you, your realities of your life, your manifestations, your realities, your achievements, your accomplishments, everything, all the actions in your life, all the actions in your life are eventually associated to one crucial, very important element. Can we move to the next slide, Sonal? One very crucial element in life, and that element defines who you are, creates that kind of balance in your life, and that is called as balance of emotions and actions. People around you are angry. People around you are stressful. You are stressful. You are angry. You are happy. You are relaxed. A lot of things happen in your life where you probably don't know what's happening for good or for bad. But one thing that is the most crucial and most important is the element of your emotions. Your emotions trigger a beautiful you. Your emotions trigger a challenging you. Your emotions develop who you are. Your emotions create the possibility of a beautiful life. Your emotions also create the possibility of a life where you feel you have not achieved a lot. This balance of emotions and actions can trigger to a beautiful emotional level, can trigger to a life that you want, can trigger to a life, can drive you to a life that you don't want. Such an important element of emotions, and how do you manage it? Now, one of the most challenging elements here is how do we take care of our emotions? How do we balance our emotions? How do we create that blueprint of a life where this is what I want to do and this is what I am doing? Our mind is processing thoughts at the speed of light. If I want to give a number from some of the research, they say that about 65,000 to 80,000 thoughts in 1 hour, when you are highly active. People who are exercising, you will have extremely positive thoughts most of the time because you will be releasing a lot of worry. You will be releasing a lot of depressing hormones. People who are exercising a lot, meditating a lot, doing a lot of affirmations, thinking about life in a better way, you will be releasing and creating a lot of happiness in your life because of the happy hormones also. Think about the element in life where you get happy because of some of your achievements. Think about the element of your life when you stop thinking good about yourself, because at the end of the day, there is something called a self-esteem and a self-image. That self-esteem and self-image is indeed the element where you realize that how your life is going. Is indeed the element of your life where you understand that something needs to change. And the ground reality, the control, the anchor of your life is nothing but emotions. Now try to understand emotions. Now try to understand the help that you need. Quickly moving to the next slide. Now try to see the drive that you want to move, the drive that you want to create, the change that you want to get, the change that you want to bring about in your life is nothing but reaching out to the right resources. Reaching out to people, connecting with the right mindset, thinking about people that will help you, uniting with people so that they can help you and guide you, having a mentor, having a coach, having a guru, having a guide. And most of the times, we do not reach out to people for one very important thing. I know what you're thinking. And that is, I know it all. That could be the element that says that I know this so very well that I don't need anyone's help. That I am the best in my life. Who are you to tell me? The element of your life where you really cannot move very fast is because the whole concept revolves around just you. Sometimes it is called as ego. Sometimes that is called as overconfidence. Sometimes that is called as I really cannot tell the world that I'm not doing okay. I repeat, sometimes that comes from an element and a thought process that I cannot tell the world that I'm not doing okay because they have seen me successful. It's like the Instagram and Facebook. You will only post things that will give you more likes and comments. You will only do things that look relatable and good to you. So this slide, this concept is only for you and I to tell people that reach out so that you can get help. I am not a very tech savvy person. My partner here is amazing at technology. Reach out. Collaborate so that you work on one common vision. I may not be good at a particular concept in training. I reach out to my mentor. Absolutely okay. I may not be excellent in my parking and I might reach out to a guy who's better at parking the car. Reaching out is okay. Versus trying to park the car and banging the car to another car and having a fight out of it. Think how we can make life easy. Yeah, learning how to park is a different element. I should do that. But reaching out for help is no problem. It does not belittle you. It does not pull you down of all your achievements and accomplishments in life. It only brings you better. It makes you better. It brings you out to more people, network better, and connect with like-minded, growing people. Absolutely okay of reaching out to people. Can I get a few yeses from the audience that in any element of worry and disbelief, do you reach out to people for help? Can I get a yes? Can I listen to a few yeses? That I reach out to people if I need help. The question is very simple. Can I get a few yeses?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, surely.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can I get a few more yeses to see if people are active and listening to my session? And watching rather?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we do.
Absolutely. Okay. Nowadays, when I started my career, I was not very tech savvy and I used to get presentation assistance from a lot of people. I used to get technical assistance about how to conduct a training, how to actually figure out a training, how to have the objectives, how to have the modules, how to have the outlines. Now, a happiness coach like me, okay, a happiness coach like me has a forever burden of being happy always. I cannot be sad is what I want to present to the entire world. But there could be elements that I can be sad. Am I allowed to be sad? Maybe yes. And the day I feel that I am sad, the day I feel that I need that element of getting better, I would seek counseling. Absolutely okay. I would seek a pep talk from a friend. Absolutely okay. I would talk to my family members and gather confidence. Absolutely okay. Even if a success coach, a happiness coach, a corporate trainer, a leadership consultant like me can think about reaching out to help. Absolutely okay. So this is for you. The next time there is some worry in your mind, there is something that is bothering you, there are some inner wounds that have not been healed from years. We could be here today attending the session with the average age of, say, 45. There could be another 40 years of burden that is happening in your mind for another 40 years of life that you will live by the grace of God, but that should be of stress-free. Because some of the inner wounds have still not been healed. They could be called as fear. They could be called as failures, which are hounding you, which are disturbing you, which are bothering you, which are affecting you. Let us take care of it, come out of it, make a beautiful life, and start reaching out to people, because that is absolutely okay. Because the new quote these days, because of what you have been seeing around life, is it is okay not to be okay. I repeat, it is okay not to be okay. And such a wonderful thought, because the belief starts with the whole concept by saying that I can do very well in life, I am enough. I repeat, I can do very well in life because I am enough. And such a beautiful thought. Three powerful words, I am enough. Such a beautiful thought, isn't it? I hope you're smiling with this. And if you are smiling, smile a little more, because you are amazing and you are enough. Quickly moving to the next few concepts, and we would have to speed up a bit. Quickly moving to the next few concepts. Next slide, please. Burst it out. Burst it out. Burst it out. Burst your anger. I know when I ask this question, do not say a yes, because I know that could be a yes for 90% of the people, including me. I get angry. I repeat, I get angry. A lot of people say that don't get angry. Okay, I will not get angry. So I start reacting in a way that, okay, control your anger, control your anger, control your anger. One day that anger will become a big bomb, just like the way you see it right now. It will trigger off and blast. It will blast after 5 days of you being not angry. You controlling your anger, you controlling your anger. Because the only suggestion that you get when you say that I have anger issues, people say that, okay, don't get angry. And you're like in your mind, wow, ye to mujhe pata hi nahi tha. Obviously note this, right? But is there a fixed formula of controlling your anger? No. Are there alternate forms of controlling anger? Yes. Which is called as transition. We all are engineers. We understand this term, which is called as transition. How do we control our anger? We don't have to control our anger. We have to transit that energy and convert that energy into a beautiful active energy in the positive direction. Get into an activity, write a poem, write a book, put out a video, get an exercise, go for a run, have a nice coffee, talk to somebody, but do not blast out you and the people around you. Do not blast out you and the entire situation around you. And that is one of the major challenges in life. This creates stress. Because that is the time when you get angry, you say, I know I'm trying to control my anger, but that is also making me angry. This is what life is. I hope you're laughing and smiling at this, because the moment you try to control your anger, you get more angry. I hope this is something that you and I. Yes, sir. So is there a response? So the moment you and I.
Sir, nothing.
Okay, the moment you and I try to control anger, we get more angry, because what happens is, there is this coach that came today, Dinesh. He told, okay, you know what, don't get angry for 10 days. Okay, I will try not getting angry for 10 days. You do that, you do that, you do that. Automatically on the 11th day, you see that your life is still the same. And then you say, okay, I don't know. Now I'm going to get angry. It's okay. I'll go back to my original self. And then it becomes worse, just like addiction. You want to stop smoking, you uncontrollably stop smoking, and then one day you burst out, and that habit becomes even worse. You have seen people doing that. And I hope this is not happening with you. This leads to stress. What leads to stress? Your own element. A stressed life is something that we all want to run away from. But have you identified what are the elements that triggers your stress? Stress is like perfume. I repeat, stress is like perfume that stays with you the entire day. And how the perfume rubs off onto the other people in the form of invisible aroma, stress is the same. The invisible aroma that stress creates makes people around you stressful also. Do you agree to this? Can we take a pen and paper right now? Because this is very, very important, very, very crucial. Can we take a pen and paper and write down the title as I Get Triggered? Sorry. The title as I Get Triggered by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, this means I get stressful because of this is what makes me stressful. This is what stresses me. If this happens, I become stressful. The meaning is still the same. Can you write down minimum to maximum 5 points that these are the elements in your life that make you stressful? I hope you're writing as sincere students, because anyone who attends my training becomes a life coaching partner for life. You can attend all my training sessions free of cost because you're making good notes today. You just have to show the notes and the picture to me, and you can attend my next session free of cost. So I hope you make notes and come back soon. So write down, I get stressed because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 seconds, everyone, quickly. Please write down, I get stressed because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quickly. If you have written down your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I am expecting minimum 3 yeses so that I take charge and I move ahead. Please give me a few yeses so that I understand that you have written down some of the elements that make you stressful. Can I get a minimum of 3 yeses and only then I will proceed? Can I get a minimum of 3 yeses and only then I will proceed? Come on, quick. That I have written what makes me stressful. Come on, quick. I hope we are high on energy. How's the Josh? Quick, quick. Minimum 3 yeses that I have written down. What makes me stressful? What triggers stress? What triggers me? Come on, quick, quick. Can I get 3 yeses?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 2 more. Come on, quick, 2 more. And
Yes,
please
sir.
be honest. Okay, 1 more. Come on,
Yeah.
quick. Thank you. 1 more.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, if you see, take charge. Now, if you see take charge, it clearly says that the moment you start taking care of your life, the moment you start taking charge of your life, may I request you to get on mute, please? There's a little background disturbance. The moment you start taking charge of your life, the moment you start taking control of your life and not allowing any external factors to drive you, is the moment of total happiness. I know it's not 100% possible. Like Sir just told a few minutes back that my friend who was at 1 says that it is absolutely okay of being in charge or not being in charge. Maybe not everything will come in charge to you. The moment you take that charge of your life and come to the entire roller coaster life, that the moment you take charge, good things will start happening in your life. It will start taking speed. You will have some bad days also, because that's your new life. You will have some bad days also, because that's your new life. But this is where the life's fun is. And this is your homework, all of you, right now, because you don't have to write this, but you just have to write the word take charge in capital. You just have to write the word take charge in capital and write 1, 2, 3. But this is your homework, and I hope you do it. that you have to write down 3 things today. That this is definitely going to change my life. And when you do that and you start working on it, you will indeed see things getting better. You will indeed see things getting better. So I repeat, take charge. That is your action life right now. You write down 1, 2, 3. Your homework is tonight when you have your dinner, take some time off, sit alone, think about your life, and write down 3 areas so that you feel a little better. 1, 2, 3. You write down 3 important action points and start working on it. But for that, a lot of corrections in life have to be done. And if we quickly move to the next slide, a lot of corrections have to be done of creating a new lifestyle, and taking charge and start saying yes, start saying no. Start saying yes to life and start saying no to people, start saying no to challenges, start saying no to stress, and start saying yes to your new life. And setting boundaries of one important thing and only one important thing is your self-care. And that is it and nothing else. Self-care is number 1 today. If you cannot take care of yourself in a flight and when there is an oxygen mask, you have to first breathe in the oxygen mask and then give it to your co-passenger. And only then you can take care of people around you. Hence, if you are taking care of yourself, and that is self-care, and that is top number 1 priority, it is not selfish, but it is that element of your life that you're creating space for others to take care of themselves also. This is where you set boundaries, that this is my no negotiation period. That this is my dinner time, this is my lunch time, this is what I want to do on my Sunday afternoon, because that is self-care. You set boundaries so that nobody crosses that. And this is how beautiful life is. I request everyone to take a screenshot of this screen if you want. Take a picture of this screen. Because say yes, say no should be your life motto from now. Well, the whole question and the gamble here is yes to what and no to what. The moment you have extreme clarity about life, you will understand that saying yes to what and saying no for what. The moment you do this, my friends, all of you are beautiful, your people, you will definitely have a wonderful life. Definitely have a wonderful life. Now quickly coming to the whole working pattern. Let's quickly move to a pattern which is probably related to happiness, directly or indirectly, but that is probably leading to frustrations. Let us come to the next slide, please. And here I request all of you to write down and give me a response that what are your time wasters in life? This leads to frustration. A wonderful to-do list, and I want to do this in life, and I want to accomplish so many things in one day. This is my to-do list. Where does your to-do list get affected? What are your time wasters? Where do you lose the plot? Can I have some answers? Write down verbally also. Write down on a paper and give me the answers verbally also. I need a minimum of 5 time wasters, and let me see, are they concrete time wasters? Come on, quickly, please answer. Let us speed up a bit. It's 3:15. Let's speed up a bit. Can we name a few time wasters? Quickly, come on.
Traffic jams.
Sir, arranging the table.
Arranging table, traffic jam. Come on, quick. Come on, I'm making notes. Traffic jam, arranging table. Come on, next. Quick. Come on, some more time wasters, please.
Social media, sir.
Social media. Next. Come on, quick. Social media, traffic jam, arranging table, organizing desk, organizing wardrobes, time wasters. Come on, quick. I need 2 more. Come on, I need 2 more. Quick. We are at just 3.
Events.
Shopping.
Unscheduled events. Unscheduled events and shopping. Good. Any other answers? Come on. Can I move to the next hand? Any other answers?
Not saying to no, sir. Not saying to no.
Okay, so you want to say no, but you cannot say no and your time is wasted, correct?
Yeah, right, sir.
Big problem,
Yes.
sir. It's a big problem, right?
Yeah. It's a big problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Gossiping.
Gossiping. Okay. Come on. Any other answers? I think this is very mind clearing activity, I feel. Okay, quickly, everyone. Yes, sir.
Not accepting.
Not accepting?
Any other related things like
yes.
Sorry, 1 second.
Unrelated activities. Okay, good. Now the task is very important. We have to wrap up.
Any
Non-related
good things to tell to any other friends, they're not accepting.
Yes. Okay, good. Now let us quickly move. Let us quickly move to this very important concept that now you write down your 5 time wasters. Okay, quickly write down your 5 time wasters. Next to your time wasters, you will write down can control, can eliminate. If it is out of control, for somebody, it is an obligation to say yes when you want to say no. You say, I cannot control this. Social media, maybe you can control, negotiate. If you spend time for 2 hours in a day on social media, negotiate, bargain to 30 minutes. Time wasters, change. What can you do? Come on, quick, think. If you can save your time, you can create space for self-care. Self-care for me can be painting, music, exercise, dance, cooking, taking care of my children, talking to my parents, taking care of my spouse, going out, going for a drive, hobby, talent, meditation, workout, exercise, jogging. Only if you can create time. 24 hours आपका है, 24 hours मेरा है, किसी के पास extra नहीं है boss. Can be managed well. I repeat, can be managed well. 30 more seconds. I hope you have written your 5 things. On the next, on the right of your time waster, see if it can be controlled. You want to change it. How you can change it, think. I want all of you to think today because you want to take charge of your life. So no compromises, no complaints, and no excuses. One of the biggest challenge of frustration is the next slide. The next slide for all of us at this age. Quickly move to the next slide. The pressure that is created of technology, of understanding technology, especially for you and I, because we have to now take online sessions. Do you agree, sir and ma'am? This was the life on the blackboard was very easy. Technology pressure. Quickly moving to the slide of think and grow better. Quickly, Sonal. A beautiful Venn diagram of your logic, of how your mind works, of the seen and unseen, and how your life should be. Life is a beautiful mix, my friends, of the seen and unseen, of the controllable and the uncontrollable, of the wise and the unwise, of success and failure, of emotional and practical, a beautiful mix, and that is life. Some of the examples here are of the seen, some of the examples here are of the reality, and life is all about a reaction because it cannot be causative. It cannot be causative, it can be relatable most of the times. A wise mind, a relaxed mind, a beautiful life with an only with of a beautiful mix of your past, a controlled present, a faithful and a hopeful future, and being a little relatable to this. Such a beautiful slide. Such a beautiful slide to understand what life is. Quickly moving to the last slide. Please take a picture of this slide. Please take a picture. Our life is our power. Move to the stress-free zone on the beach, watching the sunrise or the sunset, playing with your family, playing with your friends. Your life, your power. Take a screenshot of this page, put it as a wallpaper, take a printout, put it on your wall, put it on your door. Think about this, and this is our life. For the last 90 minutes, we have been talking about one very element, that are you taking charge of your life? Are you or are you not? Either a life can be guided or life can be controlled. The word guided is better. The word happiness is better. The word stress-free is better. Please take a picture of this slide, put it on your wallpaper, make life around it. Believe me, you are magic. You can create magic. Let's move to the next slide. With this, my friends, thank you very much. I open question and answers to understand. You may please ask me questions about what life is, what happiness is, what confusion is. Let me try to answer a few. Now the entire question and answer session starts. I would love to have a healthy discussion. No time limit. Let us discuss till the time we are satisfied. Would love to see some answers. Would love to see some questions. Anyone from the audience? Questions, please.
Any questions from the participants?
Come on, some questions from the participants. I would love to have a discussion.
Sir, Ms. Surinder Kurbali. So my question is that how we can control our desires of getting more and more in life, where it ends? What is where we can draw that line?
Wonderful. I think, ma'am, and to everyone, such a beautiful question. Desires. Do you think your desires will ever end? Absolutely not. The desires will never end. But what can start is the accomplishment and happiness of achieving one thing and living in the moment with that for a while. Most of the times you buy a new phone, you start thinking about the next phone. Most of the times you buy a bike and you think about the next car. Our desire list will always be endless, and that's how our mind has been treated. It is absolutely okay until you reach the stage of nirvana. I'm not asking you to become a monk and live life. Please enjoy your life, have all the accomplishments, do what you want to do, but the desire should match your celebration. Most of the times, as I say that I bought a phone of 20,000 rupees, and the next morning I see that there is an independence sale, there is a Diwali sale, and the same phone of 20,000 became 18,000, that 2,000 pinches me. It does, right? So your desires will never end, which is absolutely okay, but your speed of desires should be controlled. Your speed of wants should be controlled, and that is life, right? Let us have a beautiful life of celebrating achievements. I repeat, let us have a beautiful life of celebrating achievements because you deserve it. So one last line of the answer to your question, ma'am, is deserve before you desire. And obviously match thinking big to a certain level also. So no end to it, but the speed can be altered is the answer, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other questions, please? Please ask me questions. I would love to answer. We have more 5 minutes.
Participants You can ask the questions as it's very
Sir, already you explain so beautifully, but we always reading all these things, how to manage the time, how to control our all the things which are which are our time waster. But still, we are not able to control it. So what we will do? We know all the things. We know all the theory. We are reading it. We are like we are listening it. But still, sometimes it has happened that we spend so much time on phone. We know that it is very time is very important for us. But then also it can't be controlled. Then what to do?
Absolutely, ma'am. I think you've asked such a wonderful question, an important one on behalf of everyone, including me. The journey begins with change, ma'am. I repeat, the journey here begins with change. Change is the toughest at the beginning. I'm sure you've seen development in life. Change is the toughest at the beginning. You would hate it. Hate spending less time on phone. Hate saving money because you cannot shop your dream dress or your dream phone or your dream materialistic position. Change at the beginning is going to be very tough. The change becoming into a habit will take a lot of time, but that time will depend on your mental clarity of the process that you want to do. For example, do I really want to change? Why should I change? What is the benefit of this change? Why will it help me in the long term? Why do I need to do this? Is it because somebody else is telling? Is it because Dinesh came into the session and asking me to change? Absolutely not. The moment you have a yes from your heart, that is, I need to change here, I need to save time, the time waster is actually leading to the understanding of where you're going wrong. It is a dummy question. The time waster as a question helps you analyze where you're going wrong in life. And when you understand where you're going wrong in life, it automatically prompts you to the beautiful concept of what could get better. And for that, what to get better, three important points. One is having complete clarity of what you want and what you want to avoid. Second is how you can do it, because most of the times we have the intention but we don't know how to do it. I hope that makes sense. And third is a little consistency so that you achieve that goal, because without that consistency, as I told about anger management, eventually in 3 days you'll go back to your anger state because that was the regular state for you and an easier one. So it takes time, ma'am. We all have the questions. We all have the answers. You may not need the session today as well. Even I may not need the session today as well because we already knew this. But this is a reminder for all of us that can we move in one step in the positive direction, because one is better than zero. One step is better than 0 steps. And this is we want to do. Take the first step, have the faith for the second step, and have consistency to move to the 10th step. You will definitely see some change. It will take some time. I hope I can answer this. I have answered this. Yes, any other questions, please?
Dinesh, Sonal here.
Yes, Sonal.
How can we improve the self-care, when we talk about self-care and setting boundaries, how can we improve on that front majorly? Like what steps can we take for that?
Wonderful. I mean, self-care begins with self-analysis and a little self-esteem and self-talk. How do you think about yourself? The moment you look at yourself, is this what you think about yourself? Is this who you are? Or you could have become better? Now, this you could have become better versus I want to get better, there's a difference. And I will do it is the biggest change here. That I will become better, it shows a lot of willpower as well. So the challenge and disappointment happens when you know everything, you know what to do, but you're not doing it. This is the whole game of life. And the moment we start understanding of self-care, then you start with little elements of mental care, which is called as mental conditioning. which is called as mental health these days. So much so that we take care of your physical health with a beautiful diet and exercise. Also take care of your mental health too. Have high esteem in your thought process. Rejecting rejection from a lot of wrong things around you. People belittling you and people talking bad about you, try to reject that, but don't fight with it, because eventually you will be getting more frustrated. Have a striking a balance. You know your boundaries. You know your circle of influence. You know your time wasters. Getting all these concepts together, practicing it, and having a vision board. You know, my book here acts like a vision board. There are so many images on this doodle here. If you can see the book, there are so many images here. And clearly what you see here is a compilation of what I want in life. So if I'm extremely clear of what I want in life and what I want to do, you will automatically start giving less preferences to the unproductive things and what you don't want to do. So daily incremental progress. And you have to be crazy about it, of these daily incremental progresses. And definitely, you can achieve the milestone one day at a time, one milestone at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you,
That was a
sir.
wonderful answer.
Thank you, sir,
Yes,
for a good session for us. And my name is Vartya Mohan Krishna. I'm working from Vignan Institute of Management and Technology for Women in Gatkesar from Hyderabad.
Yes.
I'm really very good interested in this topic, which is today topic. And thank you, sir. Thank you very much for motivating us and improving good in our future life. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Any other questions, please, before I start saying thank you to all of you? Any other questions, please?
Here you can ask as many as questions. A very casual talk is helping out for, in our personal lives. So it's not like that any technical session going on. So please feel free to talk. Please ask the questions. Any questions in your mind, what it is popping up, and you can just trigger on him.
Sure. Absolutely. Totally open, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Any questions, please ask.
I'll ask the question once. Sir, you said that self-care about one ma'am has asked about the self-care. It's that self-care sometimes becomes a selfishness on our side. I mean,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, the whole example of me giving the airplane experience of, you taking the oxygen mask on yourself first, securing your life so that it can save more lives. That is self-care.
Okay.
But keeping the oxygen mask only with you and not giving it to others is selfishness.
Yes, it's very true.
You can only spread light, sir, if you are illuminated from inside. If there is darkness inside, you cannot give light to anyone.
Yeah.
Our life is of being the torch in the darkness of others. But for that, you need to switch on the torch. And the torch needs to be charged with good battery inside. And that good battery inside that is charged is self-care.
Yes, very true. Very nice example, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Any other?
That is life. I mean, we all are living, my friends, life that we are expecting self-care from others. I mean, we are expecting that we get care from others. But the magic lies in giving care by taking care self first. That is what you have to do. And nothing wrong. But strike out a balance.
Yeah, very
Let
true.
the entire cake be divided in such that everyone gets a piece of it.
Okay, so thank you, sir. Any other participants, please, can ask the questions. Please feel free and you can ask.
So what I also would like to tell everyone is, here are my contact details, everyone. At any point, in an open forum, you would not be able to ask questions, which is absolutely okay sometimes. These are sensitive topics too. So you can always reach out to me on mobile, the number that you can see. You can call us, you can message us, you can WhatsApp us. My team and I would always be here to help and guide you. My company's name is Training and Growing Academy. Our job is to train. Your job is to grow. Through our training, you will grow. And that is our job, that we are continuously training and you are continuously growing in your life. So is the Training and Growing Academy as a name formation and company formation. To your left, you see some of the signature workshops that we have. We run these workshops in corporates and colleges, and we also do one-to-one coaching for all of this. If any one of you have any need in any of your connections to any offices, colleges, companies, factories, we can go and conduct training online or offline in the entire country. We also run private workshops, so you can always attend these workshops. Stay connected with us on internet through social media, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as well. I would like to take special thanks and thank Sonal here, who's a fantastic team member. She is the chief evangelist, one of the biggest team members in my team, and doing fantastic work. The presentation that you see is designed by Sonal. So Sonal, thank you so much for doing such a wonderful work. And you've put up great efforts on a very short notice as well. So here, guys, thank you so much for being so fantastic and a very patient audience. We will be sharing out certificate of participation to all the members who are present today. I will be circulating a Google form. On that Google form, please do input your email ID and the name that you want on the certificate of participation, because your email ID could be a little different most of the times. So the Google form will have your name on the certificate and your email ID, so that we can reach out to you, and your phone number for a note of acceptance. So I would like to thank Pramod sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to take a moment and thank Pramod sir and Bharati Vidyapeeth College to think of me deserving enough to come. And this is our stage, virtual stage. So to come on the virtual dais and talk about a wonderful topic that is so dear to my heart. So thank you, Pramod sir. Thank you so much for considering TAG to take this workshop, and me to deserving enough to take this workshop. So I would like to thank you, Pramod sir, on behalf of my entire company and Bharati Vidyapeeth College as well. So thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your the sessions what you had conducted today. The thing is here, sir. Actually, the workshop is actually a technical. It's on a 3D printing and design. But as AICT has designed the ATAL FDP, the AICT Training and Academy has designed that one of the session has to be kept related to stress management or any human ethics. So it's been a very good platform. It's not only from the Bharati Vidyapeeth, but it's like we thank it for the AICT ATAL Academy, so that they are arranging such the workshops related to stress management, human ethics, or professional ethics. It's been a part, because as one question one ma'am asked about it, that how to do it. I mean, how to do, we know everything, but how to do it was the question. So it's what like such sessions are needed actually, for just
Absolutely.
to brush ourselves again, brush up and just to move and take the positive lead, but it should be consistent actually to the end. So I hope, sir, your session was very nice, very very good actually. So I thank you very much, very much thanks to you, and even for your team, ma'am, Sonal ma'am, and I hope we will be in contact again, and we can have such sessions together again. So thank you so much.
So big thank you.
Yeah.
Big thank you to you, sir. Again, big thank you to Bharati Vidyapeeth, the entire
Thank you, sir.
AICT TAL. Big thank you to all the participants who have been so amazing. It is the audience who makes an
Thank
artist,
you,
and
sir.
that is what I truly believe.
Yeah,
So thank you
very
so much. I wish you all the very best and a fantastic learning process for the next 3 days as well. Uh, you will shortly receive the certificates in the next 3 days. Thank you for the participation. I wish you all the very best. And I always say, with a wonderful tagline that I have, is life is very, very good. It is our responsibility to make it awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I would like to add something here.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, so I'm Sonal. Thank you very much, Bharati Vidyapita and Atul, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Dinesh, for appreciating my work. And I really, really hope that this presentation, this session has added a lot of value to all of your lives. And I would like to, we would like to get feedback from all of you. Like we all have just displayed the contact details. We are very much open to all the feedbacks. You can directly email me or you can call Dinesh on the number that is mentioned on the screen and let us know what else do you want us to present in front of you. We are open to all kind of suggestions and feedbacks to make our presentations much, much, much better for your people. So thank you very much for this opportunity and have a great day and great life ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.